Tax day has been extended. That means you have more time to file your taxes, but I'm also going to show you how you can even get more time if you need it to file your taxes. But before we do, if this is your first time at our channel or you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button at the bottom. My name is Travis Sickle, Certified Financial Planner, helping you reach your financial goals. So yesterday, the IRS said that they're going to extend the tax deadline, including payments. That means you're not going to have any penalties or interest accruing for an additional month. So here we go. I'll pull it up on the screen. So this is tax day for individuals extended to May 17th. So this is an additional month from April 15th to May 17th. And this includes, like I just said, there are no penalties or interest accruing, so you can still make your payments. Now, if you want additional time, you can get it, but you still need to make the payment. So you can click on this form right here, and I'll put this link in the description at the bottom, Form 4868, and I'll pull it up. It's a really easy form to fill out. The only caveat is that you have to estimate your tax liability, and if you owe, you need to make it by that May 17th tax deadline. So that's really important. Even if you're not going to do your taxes, you need to get those payments in. So in order to avoid those taxes and those penalties and the interest. So here we can fill this thing out. It's really quick, putting your basic information in. But on the right side, part 2 is probably where you're going to get a little tripped up if you don't know what to do. So estimate your total tax liability for 2020. How can you do that? Normally, I tell you to go look at the IRS form W4 and fill out the online estimator because that would tell you, but that is in real time moving forward, so it's not going to help you for your 2020 taxes. So I'm going to put this link in the description at the bottom. If you want to go ahead and fill it out and get an idea of what your taxes are going to be, you can fill out this free online estimator from TaxSlayer. So it's estimating your 2020 tax refund for free, but it'll also tell you if you have a tax liability based on your information. Now, this is identical to filling out the W4 online estimator. It's going to go through all exactly the same information, and it's going to tell you whether or not you're going to get a refund. Now, if you're not going to get a refund, that means you owe. That means you need to make the payment by the deadline. Even if you file that extension that we just went through, and that extension will go to October the 15th. So you don't have to file, but you still need to pay. And I also want to point out on this form too, where you're going to mail this thing is really important. And I highlighted the 2 right here. If you're making a payment, you have a different address to send this extension to versus if you're not making a payment. So I have those 2 highlighted right here. And you're making a payment, then it's one of these addresses depending on where you live. And if you're not making a payment, it's one of these addresses. So that will affect where you send that extension. Now, if you're not really sure if you're going to meet the extension deadline or the May 17th deadline to get your taxes in, then go ahead and just fill this thing out and send it into the IRS. And if you do your taxes before then, it's fine too. It doesn't really matter. But if you're late, then that's when it's a problem. So you want to make sure that if you're not, or if you're behind on your taxes, or you're just waiting for different documents, or just want to get organized, want a little bit more time, whatever, then go ahead and send this in, and that gives you a little bit more time up until October the 15th in order to file your taxes. So quick update from the IRS and how to file an extension with the IRS. And that is it for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and leave your comments down at the bottom.